Hello, everybody. It's Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, William Regal here, and you know, uh, originally we didn't plan on making this video. We didn't plan on making this little segment, but considering what's been going on, we decided to talk about it. So, Paul, you want to talk about it? Yeah. So, this is about James Ellsworth. You've all probably seen it online. You probably heard about it on the news, but yes, apparently James allegedly sent nude photos to an underage girl. She was 16. She released the photos. Well, she released a video of online. We've all seen it. We've talked about it, and we've decided it would be best to fire James Ellsworth. We've fired him, and you'll never see him on this show again. We don't condone any type of pedophilia, not one bit. We've done a lot of things, with violence and whatnot, but pedophilia is the one thing we will never, ever, ever condone. And you'll never see him on this show again. Yes, so that is the news. We thought it would be for the best to just not associate ourselves with him right now. It would not be a smart decision. So, yeah. All right, and now you're about to see a pre-taped promo I did a couple weeks back. We thought about this. They looked at it and they thought it was okay. So, all right, you're about to see the promo of me bashing Roman Reigns. Keep in mind, this is just me as a character. This does not represent me as a person. Just a clear reminder. So if anyone gets offended over it, please. This is just me acting as a character. This is not my personal feelings about Roman Reigns. Okay. So with that out the way, here's the promo. All right, everybody, this is me, Seth Rollins, co-writer of this show. So, of course, we're eventually going to talk about this, but the Roman Reigns situation. Now, you've all heard about this by now. How could you not? It's Roman Reigns. He was recently diagnosed with leukemia. It was in recession, but then it's now come back, so Roman had to leave WWE. We don't know when he'll come back, but honestly, that doesn't matter. We just want him to be healthy. We want him, to basically live. None of us want him to die. That's horrible. So, best of luck to him on that, for Roman Reigns. So, however, everyone keeps talking about, how Joe, that's his real name, Joe Anawahi, how, Joe's a hero, Joe is this, Joe is that. But no one talks about Roman Reigns. When they do talk about Roman Reigns, the character, they do say, I don't like his character, and people get mad because, you don't like his character. You're just a Roman Reigns hater. How about all the Roman Reigns haters? They're all looking bad now. Here's the thing. With the character Roman portrays on TV, I hate him. I hate everything he stands for. Okay? And there are a lot of reasons why. So let's go over a couple. One, he's not good at promos. I'm much better at him when it comes to promos. Me and Dean were far better, far more superior than Roman Reigns when it comes to being on the mic. Roman can barely even cut a promo. Sometimes he cuts a decent one here and there, but there's a rarity. Even John Cena called him out on it on live television. Even John Cena, Mr. Thugonomics, he called him out on that. Second, the fact that he's still getting pushed despite the fact that he had a wellness violation annoys me. Because John Cena, say what you want about him, say what you want about his character, the way he acts, what he's done, he has never violated the wellness policy. Never in his career. Never in his 16 years in the company. Roman did it. And what did he get? Well, it was Battleground 2016. It was supposed to be me, Dean, and Roman for the title. Instead of canceling the match, they kept him in. Why they would decide to do that is beyond me. It was, frankly, a terrible decision. Thankfully, they didn't put the title on him, because if they did, I guarantee you there would have been a riot in that building. Because the last thing WWE needs is, to have the illusion that Roman got punished, so we're going to reward him for his mistakes, which is something I despise with all my heart. Third thing is the fact that he's a part of a big wrestling family. I know there are a lot of wrestling families in WWE. The Harts, the Ortons. But Roman Reigns just getting pushed just because, he's associated with, guys like The Rock and whatnot. It really puts a bad taste in my mouth, because, I'm not associated with anybody famous, and I put in 1,000% all the time. I work way harder than Roman Reigns has ever done. I worked the indies for years. What has he done but play football and then just show up in WWE? And just thinking he's the man, and then Vince making him the man. I can't stand it. I really can't. Next thing. I'm starting to get really angry now. How much he main events. It's almost a joke how much he main events. He's main evented 4 WrestleManias in a row. 31, 32, 33, 34. John Cena has only main evented 3 WrestleManias in a row. The only person who's done that is Hulk Hogan. And if it wasn't for this leukemia, Roman would have main evented WrestleMania 35. Mark my word. He would have main evented that show. But not because of the leukemia, that he will not be on the show. He won't be at WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, none of that. And because of that, we had a big storyline planned where it was supposed to be me, Roman and Dean in a triple threat for like a bunch of titles. That was the original plan. It was great. We loved it. It was a long-term storyline, and now all that's been thrown out the window because of it. And so we had to start from scratch. And now I get it. This leukemia is out of Roman Reigns' control. No one can control cancer. It's impossible. And yeah, life sucks, but the fact that I guarantee you, if he does come back, because that's a big if he comes back, because there's a good chance he might not. There's a good chance we might never see him in the ring again. He could be out for 2 to 3 years, from what I've heard. But, Roman, I know you're sitting at home with wife and kids, and I wish you the best. I do not want you to die. That's not what I'm trying to say at all, but if you do come back, you need a different character. You need a different moveset. You need a different everything. Because you can't come back here and just be the old-fashioned Roman Reigns. Because guess what? People will cheer you. People will cheer you immediately. If you do come back. But then after that, we're going to go in the same cycle over and over and over and over and over again. Vince and all these creative goons trying to push you to the top, trying to make you a star, trying to make you the next Austin, Rock, Hogan, Cena. And none of it will work. And we're all going to look like idiots. So, Roman, for your sake and mine and this entire locker room, I suggest you stay at home. I honestly do not want you to be in this company anymore. Okay? So, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, Roman, best of luck with you fighting cancer, but keep this in mind. We don't need you here. Okay? Got it? Big dog. Alright. You sure this is gonna go to air? No? Okay, good. Because, it would make me look like a real ass if I did that. If you guys did that. Yeah, just shut off the camera. Shut it off. Wait, is this live? Crap, this is live. Shh.
shit. I'll turn off.